accident of all and eats the key. The crews know this, by the way. The picture is barely even the product. What they're monetizing is a 15-year-old's panic at 1 in the morning, alone, in his room, thinking his life is about to come crashing down. And you don't know it because your threat model is 20 years old. Your idea of internet danger got installed when you were the one online, right? The weird guy in the chat room, the warnings aimed at daughters. That threat moves. It's not an AOL anymore. And nobody has updated you, and you haven't kept in touch with the reality of the new world. And in your son's head at 1 a.m. with that countdown running, you're not the rescue anymore. You're the boss.
Zach, what's up? Hey, Loafer. We are back, guys. We're back home. Man, we got 10 vlogs out of that trip, dude. How's everyone doing?
The entire leverage, the entire crime itself runs on his fear of the people who love it. They are using you as the weapon, and you don't even know the war is on right now.
I remember, Loafer. We were there when we were over in studios. What's up, dude?
Weapon away from them. This week, tonight, you sit with your son, sit down with him, and you say,
how was it, brother?
To this. If anybody ever gets a picture out of you and threatens
Dude, of course, dude.
you
You're right there when we were walking into ET.
You're not in trouble. I don't care what's in it. I don't care how dumb it was. There is nothing.
Yeah, dude, we're just hanging out right now. We just got back, so dude, we got a good 10 vlogs out of that trip. I was gonna try and stretch them out a bit, but we got a good, at a minimum, a good month plus of footage, so I'm happy about that.
Payment doesn't close anything. It marks you as a chump, as a target for life, as a payer, and then the demands start to multiply. 2, there is no girl. The thing on the other end is a grown-ass.
Of course, Loafer. How are you?
On like 50 other kids at once from another continent, and everything he threatens is just a pressure tactic on the timer. And then the last one is even the absolute worst case. Okay, the picture actually goes out. It's just a brutal week, bro. It's not your life.
I just got home right now, dude.
That nobody remembers in a year. Boys have died over something that would have been a bad month.
So yeah, dude, we're just hanging out right now. We just got back, so just prepping everything for tomorrow's upload.
Because there are tired dogs in your area, there are drivers in your area.
I think it's a good idea, dude. I think it went well.
At FPL, our teams are working every day, inspecting, upgrading, and strengthening.
I think it went very well. And dude, not to mention what we were able to gather, we got quite some content. So I'm very happy about that.
You may not see us, but our work never stops. Behind every switch that powers
So yeah, we're just getting ready to
every screen you tap, every moment just works. Because
what happened?
reliability isn't an option, it's a commitment.
You want to just eat that with the tacos also? Just slice it up a little bit?
Every single day.
You want to just slice that up a bit?
What finish line? What bell?
Yeah.
What buzzer?
If it's too much, don't worry about it.
It's the beginning. The moment strength returns, the breath.
What's up, Surfer?
The body says, again.
Nah, go ahead, brother.
There's no finish line. Only the courage to begin again.
Here's the question though, what am I drinking? That's the real question.
Recovery isn't optional. It's everything. That's why
you gotta guess right on that one, dude.
A powerful, drug-free blend of natural ingredients that is clinically proven to accelerate muscle recovery and support joint mobility with up to a 300.
Hey, Sonny, how are you?
So you can keep pushing forward.
Kind of hoping you were with us on the streams this past yesterday and on Friday night and Saturday when we were up in Universal, but glad you're here. How are you?
Recover.
And that third fact is the one that saves lives. So drill that shit. Your son has to hear from you. And it has to come out of your mouth before contact. Because the crew's entire play is convincing the kid in under an hour that his life is over.
Beard wash, beard oil, and beard butter.
They have nothing. Okay? And for some
and not to mention grooming, proper grooming. But using a good beard wash and beard butter just to comb it down, it helps.
The moves would be he stops replying.
Not to mention, I also keep it trimmed also because of right here. Since my beard's really curly, it really gets puffed out.
Block them and then get in front of
them. Yeah, no, I was just hanging.
There's a federal crime task
Look at some of the past ones. You will see them there.
And the sentences are real. The two in Michigan are the proof.
What's up, Jake?
People do go to prison for it. And there's a tool for the picture itself.
Who's gonna tell him? Hey, you gonna tell Jake over here the golden question?
It's free. It works. Just look it up.
She's gonna say it.
Stay close to your kid that way. Not interrogating him and
She answered it.
it.
She answered it for you, dude.
Don't do that shit. Just be close. He just walked out of a psychological
The
mug.
beard is up
And
and
if he's fired, then you treat it like the emergency it is. I think the number is 988. And using it is not
Dude, it is what it is, bro. Like the only time you'll actually see me color the beard.
his own
And the thing
own
that you're
show
starting
called
to figure out
Beard
repeating is
Masters.
that thing the crew spent all night telling
That's
us.
an idea.
Oh, look what we forgot.
This is fixable. You're not ruined. And
What's that?
you're not going anywhere.
Toothpaste.
Yeah, enough for at least for today.
Yeah,
For years, by
today.
the way, with the reports stacking up on their desk. When the biggest one finally ran a sweep, they pulled 63
Yeah, so if you could see,
sextortion accounts
we are
in a single
basically
announcement.
uploading tomorrow's vlog at Universal
Do
Orlando.
the math on what was operating for how long while the funerals were happening. The safety features show
What's up,
after
Spider-Man?
the lawsuit and the front
Yeah,
page
dude, I'm
stories.
48 years old,
The
dude.
tutorials are still findable. The crews reload the accounts faster than the band's land.
Yeah, dude, we're just hanging,
I'm not telling you.
just kicking it.
The settings lock on the account and make everything private. Strangers can't DM him. Do all of that shit tonight. Don't take
Hey,
it
what's up,
for
D.
granted.
John?
I'm telling you that the settings are essentially a speed bump on something that is oncoming regardless. Nobody at any of these companies is staying up worried about your son. His safety
Don't really know
is
too much about it, to be honest. So I really wouldn't be able to give you an answer on that one, Spider-Man.
So the security
So, yeah,
system for that boy is
Basically, what we're doing right now,
literally it as father.
just saving it now so we can upload, set up tomorrow's upload.
And this crime's a bet, pretty much. The crew looks at your son and bets that at 1 in the morning, phone in his hand, countdown in his head, he believes he's completely alone. That is their business model. One 10-minute conversation, and the bet is dead in your house forever. And you should have it tonight. It costs you nothing but one uncomfortable thought. Seriously. The family in Michigan can tell you what
Hey, what's
the
up, John Storks?
other version costs.
What's going on, dude?
So, just saying, I had somebody email me, which is why I wanted to do an episode.
Cool, so if you do that, dude, how about drop a super
It's
chat? I
honestly
mean,
really tragic.
put your money where your mouth is.
Of other men who've actually been extorted themselves. And
Yeah,
what they went through
Depends
is
on the one, but I do enjoy him on that one, man.
crazy to say the least. And yeah, a bit heavier than normal, but I think this can explain.
Hey, Bream Khan.
the
Hey,
vast
Tesla.
discrepancies
What's
in
going on?
suicide rates between men and women.
That's the thing,
Or to be
dude.
more
I don't.
specific, boys and
That's the
girls.
crazy part.
I think this is going to be one of. It's already number 2, but I guarantee this is going to become number 1 very shortly, especially with the advent of
Not too
AI.
bad, not too bad, Spider-Man. Not too bad.
Facebook or his Instagram or TikTok or whatever the kids will be using in the future, and I want you to just imagine this.
Yeah, they're just basically little loci ones. Since I used to have a Live Strong on my right wrist, and that broke. I'm just used to.
And
Well, there's no surf shops that are open. It's basically just surf type of shit.
she's a pretty girl. They make an AI clone of her.
Sí, yo hablo español. ¿Qué es lo que quieres saber?
Within the app. So it's her
When
actual
they're
account.
the
So
Ron
she's
John
following
place
her, she's following
in
him back.
Disney
And then
closed,
there's
right?
guys
Yeah.
being in a room, and it'll look like her room because they got a bunch of pictures of her.
Do whatever you want to do.
Reproduce her room or wherever she is, and as they're talking,
You haven't seen the
it's
board I got,
called
bro.
an avatar generator, and they run live on calls. So you could be FaceTiming someone and say, "Hold up 2 fingers," holds them up, and then they'll have a voice modulator turned on that makes
Dude,
it
I'm
sound
from
like
Florida.
a girl too, because they have
What's
her on
up, brother?
video speaking, and it only takes a couple of
I
seconds.
play
for
bass.
the
I
newest
hit
models to
hit
reach
weights.
voice
I
level
enjoy
her.
vlogging.
And he won't know the difference because it's call quality. But it does sound like her. It really looks like her.
I know, ain't that right, Sonny? What's up, brother?
Fake the app calling you.
What was the drink though? Actually, didn't show me the recipe, Dom.
You guys, seriously, for the fathers to be, for the current fathers, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to arm you with knowledge.
All right,
Their
not too
world
bad,
is
Spider-Man.
completely different than what we grew up in, and you need to get ahead of this shit. And I'll end it with that.
Wait until he finds out that the stream and the channel is a family-based channel and we're all in this together.
Rattling.
Ain't that gonna make your head spin?
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't. Early detection of Alzheimer's.
I know, Knockout. I'm just a figment of your imagination wrapped in a cloud of mystery.
Won't be here forever. Save up to 50% off in-store items. Special financing available.
I'm gonna do it, brother. I just didn't. I was just looking in the chat. I couldn't see it.
Thousands of items ready for immediate delivery. Shop hundreds of styles across every room in your home. Guaranteed low prices you won't find anywhere else. And
Here's the
ask
thing.
about free shipping in store.
What if I am
Don't
not
wait.
AI?
These deals
But what if I
end
am?
soon. Only at Rana Furniture.
Nice.
Touchdown number 4
I just-
tonight for Davis.
Do you like pain?
Pain don't hurt.
Do you enjoy movies with sad or horrible endings?
And Anderson hasn't missed in 2 years.
Is your favorite episode of Game of Thrones the Red Wedding?
Oh, dude, bro. This is what happens when you use an iPhone to do your live streams, bro. And you don't have an actual professional camera just yet, or something with internet capabilities and a better camera system. But you gotta play the cards you're dealt with.
Some of the most heartbreaking playoff losses in NFL history. As a Broncos fan, my team is going on 8 straight seasons without a playoff appearance, and I just want to feel something in January, even if it is pain. Well,
All right,
every
Spider-Man.
playoff
Listen, you have a
loss
great one, okay?
stings. Some sting like bees. Bees who also infected you with AIDS. I'm talking 80. For me, an all-time heartbreaker
Nice.
personally was the conclusion of the 1996
Ah, but
Denver
come on,
Broncos
brother.
season. They were 13 and
You know
3,
for a
first
fact
place
we want-
in the AFC. This was the
This is
first
always a
season
common
I really
factor
remember
when it
being
comes to
all in
the
on
front-facing
my
camera
team
on
as a
iPhones,
fan.
but
It was
I
the
mean, if you
first
find another one that's actually
impressive
works, I
season
mean,
the Broncos
go right
had
ahead,
in
dude.
5 years, clinching a first-round bye. Denver was matched up with the Jacksonville Jaguars, who under head coach Tom Coughlin were in their second season as an expansion team. They had a respectable year, but were 9-7 and 12.5-point underdogs heading into the game, which made their victory all that much more painful as a Broncos fan. That game was literally the first time
Myself, I play
cried
football,
after a
baseball,
football game.
a little bit of hockey.
The first tears I ever shed were
Suck
not
at
of
basketball.
joy, but of pain and agony in the throes of defeat. Almost every football fan has had an experience like that. It's a rite of passage for sports fans. Before you can know true joy, you must know what it feels like to have your heart ripped out of your chest on the biggest stage. Now, Denver won the Super Bowl the following
I
season,
played
which
safety.
does not make this specific loss an all-time heartbreaker. I am going to reveal those heartbreakers to you in this episode of...
Yeah, dude. I'm from Florida. I'm in the Miami area. Just got back from Orlando just a little bit ago. Hey, Kathy, what's up? Just hanging out right now. Just uploading tomorrow's vlog, getting it ready, and just just chilling out right now. Just got back from Central Florida. Very productive trip. Got 10 vlogs basically set up.
With one of the more recent postseason
Nice.
tragedies, 13 seconds, the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City Chiefs. The
Nice, dude. What part of Miami? What were you doing? What parts of Miami for the World Cup?
Ways to give their fans
Are you on the phone?
arrest in the
I am.
postseason.
Oh,
Losing in Arrowhead to Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs in
All right, cool.
overtime was so
What's up, Brian?
dramatic,
What's up,
the
dude?
NFL changed
Yeah,
the
bro, we're just
playoff
hanging out. We're just chilling.
rules. Remember, Josh
Oh,
Allen
okay, so yeah, you have to just get into the Port of Miami and then leave, right?
Insane comeback drive to take the lead with 13 seconds left in the game. A masterclass in football jizzery. All they had to do was keep Kansas City at
Anytime, dude, John. If you want to jump in, listen, dude. Go in there and sub to the channel, brother. That we could join in and we could all partake in this shit. Dude, it's horrible down here. The humidity, this heat wave and this humidity is nightmarish.
Their dynamic Josh Allen offense
Nice.
wouldn't get a chance to answer, leading to a rule change that we've yet to see play out in the postseason. And because I
Dude,
don't
they're
like
they're
the
everywhere
Cowboys,
down here, bro.
for now,
You know it's
I
legal
will
to
spare
hunt
the
them
Dallas
down here.
Cowboys, who have
As
the
long as you
14-second
shoot them with a
playoff
pellet gun, you
game.
can actually go in and
Dak
start
played
killing
the
them.
draw and then ran out of time against the 49ers.
Dude, we're just talking about whatever comes to mind.
Heartbreaking Cowboys playoff loss ever.
Yeah, dude, down here, since they're such an invasive species, you can actually hunt them down.
Wild card, and Zeke playing center. And I'm not sparing the Cowboys out of kindness. Sparing them
Damn.
because we might be working on a Cowboys video.
Hey, John, I gotta give you credit, dude.
Instead, let's
Sticking with that commitment is something else, brother.
With the Minneapolis Miracle and the Saints no PI call against the Rams.
Gotta appreciate that.
One thing I like to factor into football tragedy with
Yeah,
losses
the thing is this,
destiny.
down here in Florida,
If the
since
winning
the
team
iguanas
goes
are
on
a
to
very
win the
invasive
Super Bowl,
species,
to me, it
and they're
eases
really
the
affecting the
pain
local
because
wildlife,
they justify it by
it is
saying,
legal to hunt them
"Oh,
down
well,
here.
shit, it was destiny. The Saints had destiny on their side.
Dude, it's
following the
everywhere, because I think
2009
what happens is
season.
all the
And that's
chickens,
been
Eating goldfish and eating
with all the
dogs.
chickens around here, dude.
Destiny for the city of New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina destroyed the city and made life
Yeah, dude, what
hell
happened
for
here
people
is,
of
dude,
New
you have a lot of
Orleans.
South Americans
You know
down
what
here
they say, though,
that brought on a lot
team
of illegal
goes
cockfights.
unpunished, and Drew Brees and the Saints were punished in horrifying fashion in back-to-back postseasons. The Saints lost to the Vikings and Rams, and neither one of those teams went on to win the Super Bowl. So they were not casualties of destiny. They just
Okay, I'm
blew
def-
it.
Hey,
The Vikings
this is Dom's
took a
recipe, babe.
2-point lead with exactly 1:29 left on the clock at the end of the 2017 divisional playoff game. Drew Brees drove down the field, converting a 4th and 10 to Willie Snead. And in retrospect,
Put cinnamon in your coffee grounds. Make a pot of coffee.
Is what cost the
Milk,
Saints
sugar,
everything.
add
New Orleans
apple
kicked a
whiskey,
field goal,
and
took a
ice.
1-point lead with 25 seconds left in the game. Case Keenum, yes, Case Keenum. At
Screen
the
capping
Vikings
that.
go to work, and they're in a terrible position at their own 39-yard line with no timeouts left.
Sounds like a
The
hot
Saints
toddy.
just need to tackle the Vikings in bounds and the game is over. Instead, Stephon Diggs catches the walk-off touchdown after Marcus Williams displays one of the worst form tackles.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, bro.
football
We
history.
love-
I've never been so excited by a play.
We love Adam the
I really
Woo.
didn't
We
care
love
who
all
won the
of-
game in my entire life. It was that electric. And knowing the Saints were on the wrong end of it when they were fighting for their Super Bowl life 1 year later. And
Yeah, we met him
didn't get the
at
most
Spooky
obvious
Empire one
pass
time.
interference call
Super
in
awesome guy.
postseason history
We love
against the
Heimbach, the
Rams.
Tim Tracker,
How dare
Tampa
these
J,
two
Carpetbagger.
stupid playoff losses together
Love watching his dad.
make for one giant,
Super cool.
elongated, heartbreaking calamity. 2001, the Raiders and the Tuck Rule game.
Gotta agree with you on that one, GGG. Those flock cameras are a very scary sign of what's to come.
I caught Jacob off guard, though.
Yeah.
He was like, "Whoa."
Personally, I think of the Tuck Rule as the game where
Who the hell
Justin
is this
Tuck
shit?
sacked Tom Brady twice in Super Bowl 42, helping the Giants to victory.
Hey, it's Dorian Ryder. Hoping you're having a great day. We're just hanging out right now, just unwinding. Just got home, so we're just chilling. Uploading our first theme park vlog after a while.
The elusive Tom Brady in the fucking snow.
Oh, dude, brother,
He had a rushing
I've had the beard, and the
touchdown in
beard
this
is
game.
definitely
He
a conversation
converted
starter.
keepers down with his legs late. You know what they
What's
say?
up, Parasolo?
Slow white guys are the hardest to see in the snow. Less than 2 minutes in the
Yeah, we're just hanging out. Just got back from Central Florida, dude. Talking about really whatever. We just did a couple streams over at City Walk. Tried to do one in studios, but that one didn't turn out the way we wanted it to.
That no longer exists. The refs rule this as an incomplete pass as Tom's arm was moving forward, which is true, but he was clearly trying to
Shit,
stop
dude.
the
Thank you for
throw.
the gift, bro. I
This is
appreciate it, bro.
clearly a fumble, even by his own admission.
And once you get here, and you bring it back, and this little chicken wing is right here,
Yeah.
and I hit that ball,
Yeah.
that's a fumble.
Patriot,
I agree.
100%.
I agree with what you're saying. I don't.
that was fucking hilarious as shit, but thanks for the gift, brother.
But that's not how it was ruled. This was probably
That was
the most
hilarious as shit, bro.
significant officiating call in NFL history.
Good call, Walt. Good call.
So you're saying you can control that thing.
Raiders fans
So you're not
is that
born that way.
even after that bizarre ruling, they watched in horror as Adam Vinatieri kicked
It's
apart
all good, brother,
the
but
most
how are you
difficult,
guys?
most clutch field goal in a postseason
Whoever gave me that gift,
game.
dude, that was
A
funny as
45-yarder
shit,
in
and
near
thank you for that.
whiteout conditions to send the game into overtime, where he then easily blasts the game.
That was funny as shit, dude. I appreciate it.
That loss, though, ended John Gruden's time in Oakland. He was traded to the Buccaneers in the offseason, where he coached them to a Super
Appreciate it,
Bowl,
brother.
Gun out of his car?
destroying his former Raiders,
Get your
and
gun
they
out of the
have
car?
never
Yeah,
been the
I got it
same
out.
since. Al Davis gave us the blueprint of what not to do when your coach's value is as high as it will ever be.
We will
So
do
we're on to the
a gym
2006
stream one of these
AFC
days.
Divisional round. Chargers versus Patriots. And guess what? The Chargers made the same dumb mistake as the Raiders. They not only lost to Tom Brady's
Thoughts on
Patriots
Kanye
by
West?
a
Dude
field
lost his
goal,
mind.
They then got rid of their head coach, Marty Schottenheimer.
Listen,
after the the loss.
I'm gonna put it this way, brother.
Marty had just
And I'm gonna put it
led the
as simple as
Chargers
possible.
to a 14-2 record.
I'm a 90s kid, grew up in the 90s.
And this
The way I
game was
see
so
things,
bad it cost him his job.
who cares?
It's
I don't
always
care. No one
tough
gives a
if your team
shit.
was the
We don't.
one
We don't.
seed and they get
We
bounced
treat
in
everyone
the
equally
next
here,
round. How
which
the
is no one
Chargers
gives a
blew
shit
this one
what anyone else
probably
is.
why the
If you're
city
cool,
of
you're
San
cool, and that's it.
Diego made no effort to keep their team. It's
No one
4th and
cares,
5 with
which is the
6:25
reality
left in
of the
game.
fact.
Chargers, Marlon McCree picks Tom Brady. He picks Brady in the 4th quarter, a rare gap.
You want to see which ones there it is? I prefer the ones with vaginas and tits, like my wife.
Fumble.
Michelob Ultra Zero, official beer sponsor of the
Thank
FIFA
you.
World Cup 2026.
The key to being rich, it's knowing what counts. It's investing. In a little inspiration. Our financial advisors help clients find their rich and build financial plans to help them get there. Let's find your rich.
Subject.
Edward Jones.
So yeah, dude. Married, my wife's there.
At Wayfair, delivery and setup can be as easy as, well,
Yeah, that ain't happening, brother. But listen, I appreciate the engagement that you're giving the stream.
setup.
That was fast. Wayfair, every style, every home.
Yeah, but listen, let's be honest, dude.
I think I'm gonna stay.
So that means I'll never see you again.
That?
Boy, I'm talking to my old Spice, not you.
Huh?
Flights and same hotel. Skyscanner really delivered.
Ah, we're just hanging out. But thank you.
Travel deals. If we confuse the internet, the prices go down. Open up your browser, write a new tab. Keep refreshing. Networking, search incognito. Searching incognito. Scanning the skies for better deals. Try another tab. Keep refreshing. But now Skyscanner makes it so easy to search all our favorite travel sites with one simple search.
Or, in this case, top roll.
Patriots receiver Troy Brown strips the ball, and receiver
Yeah, that's the
Rasheed
funny thing, dude.
Caldwell
You get a lot of
recovers.
them thinking that anyone is that, so
Chargers players Lorenzo Neal
that is
and
what it
Nick
is.
Hardwick have claimed that when McCree intercepted the ball, everyone on the Chargers sideline was yelling to get down, McCree. I'm assuming Schwarzenegger was doing that too.
Get down, Chargers.
Get down. The Pats scored 11 straight points, including shutting down a Chargers team that had 11 Pro Bowlers, that's 6 All-Pros, and LaDainian Tomlinson, who had one of the greatest running back seasons of all time. Then we go to 1992, the wild card game between the Oilers and Bills. Believe it or not, the Bills were actually on the right side of an insane postseason game.
Dude, I gotta
They were
hand it
the
to you,
ones
brother.
doing
The
tragedy.
commitment is
They
awesome.
were the Shakespeares writing the script. I'm talking about the biggest
Dude, that
comeback in
commitment
playoff
is
history.
awesome, dude.
Now, until the Vikings wiped a 33-0 deficit off the board in 2022 against the Colts, the Bills' 32-point comeback against the Oilers was the biggest comeback in NFL history, not just postseason. And it was one of the first football events I ever wrote about. At age 8 in elementary school. The game is simply called The Comeback. The heartbreak is really twofold here, though. One, you have the Oilers blowing a 32-point lead at halftime with Warren Moon at quarterback, a guy I would have loved to see get one Super Bowl. Instead, the Oilers never made it to the big game, ever. Two, even though the Bills won, it led to their worst ass-kicking in the Super Bowl, which was also their third straight loss. The Bills accomplished this feat with backup quarterback Frank Reich taking over for the injured Jim Kelly. It would have been one thing to lose to Jim Kelly and the Bills' K-gun offense, but to allow the man who David Tepper would eventually fire is truly heartbreaking. 2009,
That's funny as
the
shit,
NFC
dude.
Championship game. The 09
That is funny as
Vikings
shit, bro.
prevented Drew Brees and the Saints from winning
Hey, Amos, what's up, dude?
Had Brett
What's up,
Favre
Amos?
not made the
Yeah, I'm just
dumbest
uploading,
throw of his
getting a
career,
vlog ready for
which is
tomorrow.
saying something for Favre.
How's everyone doing?
I mean, you can take a knee and try a 56-yard field goal. This is not Detroit, man. This
Yeah,
is
we
the
got
Super Bowl.
trolls in here,
Knowing
Sonny.
Favre was probably
But it's all fun. We got some trolls in here trying to piss me off, and it ain't even working.
In this moment, instead of reading the defense, makes me think this is the most justified loss in playoff history. No offense, Vikings fans. 1999, the Bills wildcard game versus the Titans in the Music City Miracle. Anytime the word miracle is attached to the name of a game, you know it's going to be bad for the loser.
Yeah,
The
some dude
11-5
dropped
Bills
the
to play the 13-3 Titans.
a filter gift here ended up giving us $4. So shit, it's not a bad thing.
Ruptured a disc in his back and missed just 1 month of football that season. Buffalo goes on to make a late game.
But yeah, it's just trolls. Trolls doing their thing. That's about it.
16 seconds left in the game.
It's not even a problem.
Which meant they had to throw out any willing body for their coverage unit. Lorenzo Neal of the Titans.
Neither one, dude. That's the thing.
Dishes it over to Steve Wycheck. Wycheck then throws it to vacuum inventor Kevin Dyson.
The new Dyson vacuum has a ball, no loss of suction.
Who takes it to the house for the walk-off win. In terms of Bill's heartbreak, I'm not sure this is even top 5 for them. They're like a team serving a life sentence, and this was the equivalent of finding out they just got 10 years added. But what does hurt, like the tuck rule and the Saints' no call on the pass interference play, is that this is probably a forward pass by Wycheck, which is illegal. Dyson, being well ahead of the line, makes it look worse than it really is, because I think it's close. But I think 99 out of 100
dude, here's the thing, dude. Judah, you can disagree with someone, and that's perfectly fine. You're not going to agree with anyone on anything. But the fact that people want you dead because of your opinions, that's not right, dude.
You know the likelihood of them actually getting a bitch they got a 9-second game. So much of the discussion surrounding Aaron Rodgers.
That's all it is, dude. You're not going to agree with everyone on anything, but that's how it is.
MVPs and the mind-boggling touchdown.
Dude, it's either stress or genetics. Either one.
One Super Bowl, the only Super Bowl he's ever appeared in. But it's not like he hasn't been close. After winning it all in 2010, Rodgers and the Packers appeared in 4 NFC title games and lost them all. The Packers went to their locker rooms at halftime in this game up 16-0 in Seattle. Hell, they led by 12.
That is what it is, man.
Just over 2 minutes.
Remember, it's on the internet. Too many people sometimes are too brave, knowing that they could hide behind the screen, but it happens, dude. Just gotta let it slide. Yeah, we do. But shit, they're actually boosting the engagement. They're boosting the engagement, so what do I care?
Assuming that the game may already be won. But Burnett was just the first domino to fall for the Seahawks to get back into the game, and fall they did. A fake field goal where John Ryan tossed a touchdown to wide open Gary Gilliam. A desperation onside kick that bounced off reserve tight end Brandon Bostic and into the arms of Seahawks.
You got that right, brother.
A 14-yard touchdown run by Marshawn Lynch and a vintage Russell Wilson play on the 2-point conversion. It only took the Seahawks 44 seconds to turn a 12-point deficit.
As you can tell by that picture up there, nope.
That's heartbreaking. It didn't matter that a hobbled Aaron Rodgers orchestrated one of the best drives.
Damn, Dijon, listen, brother, I gotta give it to you, bro. Sometimes a lot of trolls will end up falling off, but that level of commitment, that's really admirable.
Stamping their ticket to the Super Bowl.
I'm not from Florida.
From Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse in the end zone. The Packers have yet to return to the Super Bowl, but this is the game, the quarter really, that still keeps Packers fans up.
You did, babe?
They lost to a quarterback
You did?
they intercepted 4 times and sacked 5 more times against the team they had fallen to in the absurd Hail Mary game 2 years earlier.
Scott, this is good all the time, man. Every time.
The Cowboys and Vikings are now tied for most playoff losses at 31. And maybe the worst for Minnesota came in 1998 against the Falcons. The Vikings were the most powerful, dynamic offense in the league in 98, scoring a then record 556 points and finishing with a record of 15-1. They had rookie phenom Randy Moss, the resurgent 35-year-old Randall Cunningham at QB, and 33-year-old future Hall of Fame receiver Chris Carter. After handling the Cardinals in the divisional round, the path to the Super Bowl looked pretty easy for the
Oh yeah, dude, David, we're monetized yet, man. We're making ad revenue already, and it's pretty fun, dude.
With a pretty special weapon, but not on offense. I'm talking 39-year-old kicker Gary Anderson, who had never even been to a Super Bowl. At his advanced age, he was better than ever. The only kicker in the league to finish the season perfect.
Yeah, but she doesn't feel good right now, dude.
Field goal attempts and all 53 extra points. Yeah, that's a lot.
Anytime, Sonny, you've earned it. You've earned it for a while.
In fact, He had
What's up, Patrick?
years, 122 consecutive kicks. For all of their dominance, no one on the Vikings could stop Atlanta's
Listen,
top wideouts.
trolls are everywhere in the world, brother. Like I said, man, the internet has brought a voice to the cowardly, but it is what it is, dude.
Vikings had a chance to put the game out of reach. If Gary Anderson could do what he had done all year and connect on a 38-yard field goal, 1 yard shorter than his age, and he saved his first miss of the season for the most crucial moment and maybe the most cruel announcer jinx in sports history.
And Anderson hasn't missed in 2 years. And Anderson hasn't missed in 2 years. And Anderson hasn't missed in 2 years. And it's not good.
Well, the Vikings could have made a stop and won this
Dude,
game.
the fact that that's your
But they
best comeback,
looked
you could be better, bro.
And let Chris Chandler send the game.
Not really a fan of it, dude. Just watching just some highlights, some NFL highlights.
The Vikings offense, the record-setting offense, had 2 more chances in overtime to win it. All they needed to do was get into field goal range, but both possessions ended in a punt, and the other, Anderson, Morton, won it on coincidence.
Dude, you're letting us in a little bit too much information, dude. I mean, the fact that you're openly admitting to that you love that stuff, dude, that's something, dude.
Carter never went and Moss never won. All right, let's talk
What up,
about
Unc?
my
Big
Broncos.
James?
Handed the Pittsburgh Steelers their most heartbreaking playoff loss. The 11-5 Steelers had to go to Denver to play the 8-8 Tim Tebow-led Denver Broncos.
Yeah, we're just chilling right now, dude. We got the trolls here trying to piss me off, and I find this shit hilarious as fuck. So it's all good.
Bad for them and their terrible towels, but it's hilarious to me that Tim Tebow completed just 10 passes against that defense.
Nah, it's all good. I'm just having fun watching these guys trying to piss me off, and it's hilarious as shit.
This one is a true heartbreaker because it went into overtime, and it was the first
I tend to
ever
cuss sometimes,
playoff game after the overtime rules had been changed from sudden death to each team could have a possession as long as the team that got the
Dude, I'm a
ball
Dolphins
first
fan.
didn't score
The
a
fact that
touchdown.
I'm 48 years old, and the last time the Dolphins won a playoff game, I was my daughter's age. How old my daughter is now tells you a lot.
And never looked back. Not only was that Tebow's only playoff win, he only started one more game in his career after that. And finally, a 2-for-1 special, the drive and the fumble, delivered by my Broncos to the Browns in the 80s. What was more heartbreaking, the drive or the fumble? Well, they were both AFC Championship losses to the same team, both so devastating to the Browns that it only
Oh,
takes
dude, these are hilarious as shit, dude.
those nightmarish endings for Cleveland. But I think the drive,
Yeah, I'm 48, dude, so it's all good,
definitely
bro.
worse than the fumble. And here's why. First of all, the drive happened in Cleveland, in the dog pound. They all laid witness to the
Oh,
game
she
that
most
made
certainly
John
is not.
Elway John Elway. Cleveland and its fans still had their innocence. They were closer to the team that dominated the NFL with Jim Brown than the team that would eventually move and stumble through the first couple decades of the 21st century. That drive totally shattered their worldview. They were ahead in the final minutes, and there were 98.5 yards in between the Broncos.
Yeah, it was a little tired.
They just needed one stop.
Those were kind of overdone. You know what I mean? When it's the same type of attempt over and over again, it gets boring. So you gotta bring something fresh to that one, dude.
And they would have gone to Pasadena. The ball clipped off of Steve Watson, and Elway still picked it up and fired a strike to convert. Elway got his team into the end zone, and Denver won the game with a short kick in overtime.
Yeah, dude. When a troll brings in with something funny, dude, I'm laughing my ass off at that shit. But if you come in with the same lazy type of shit after a while, it gets boring.
98 of them when it mattered the most. The fumble 1 year later was a shootout. At least it was when Cleveland came back from 28-10 and tied the game up at 31 in the fourth quarter. Denver eventually wrestled the lead back, and we know how Cleveland's attempt to answer back went. They fumbled on the goal line.
Dude, that is.
Say that the fumble by Ernest Biner was an all-time blunder, but it was just as equally incredible play by the Broncos safety Jeremiah Castillo to rip the ball away before Biner crossed the goal line, causing more pain and
Yeah. Probably know about Brandon Perna. Yeah, just watching some Broncos highlights.
They were supposed to win the year before until they didn't. And that game, more than the fumble, changed what it meant to be a Browns fan. Really, what it meant to be a Cleveland sports fan. It's a generational trauma that parents pass on to their children. It still exists and forever will until the Browns.
Dude, it's funny with some of the stuff there, bro.
Thanks for watching.
About 3 hours away. I'm driving straight.
Heartbreaking, tragic, colossally horrible playoff losses. Please subscribe here on YouTube, and if you like this video, thumbs it up.
Dude, she don't care about this shit.
We will get a Super
We do the
Bowl
vlogs, we'll do the
run.
streams, we'll do everything as a family together, but we just hang out. What's up, Joseph?
Maybe the best sweet comes with a new view every day. Maybe the news feels fresher with an ocean breeze. Maybe the finest dinner is even finer with a sunset view. Maybe one check-in has multiple destinations. Maybe the best hotel isn't a hotel. Explore a journey. Explore the ocean state of mind.
Indianapolis, Indiana. Besides the Super Bowl 46, the New York Giants, a 9-17 that just snuck into the playoffs, were going toe-to-toe with the juggernaut 13-3 Patriots. While Big Brother Peyton Manning watched from above, not because he was dead, from the booth, he was injured. Little brother Eli had the ball in his hands
that ain't
and
happening,
needed
brother.
one more drive to vanquish Tom Brady for the second time in 4 years. Was he about to make history again? Today, we're going balls deep into the 2011 NFL season, a season that almost did not happen. I'll tell you why, and showcase all of the crazy things that occurred that you probably forgot from the year of the quarterback. Balls deep. Today's episode is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Now, I love the best.
Holy shit, don't dox me, bro. That's hilarious as shit, bro.
Now has a $3 million prize for first place. But I'm even more excited for their new weekly.
I want to watch that one. It looks funny as shit, dude.
It's the same best ball
Hopefully
format,
it gets
so you
better,
draft your
because,
team
man.
once, and Underdog tallies your best possible score every week.
Talk to you later, brother.
The payouts happen
Listen,
every single
if
week.
you're new here, dude, hit sub to the channel, man. We're all hanging out. We're all just chilling, doing, and just shooting the shit. Really, that's about it.
If you want to play against me in a private draft, I'm dropping a
Later,
link
brother.
in the description. It's a $10 entry, 18 rounds with 12 people playing. Slow draft format, so you have several hours to make your picks. My private draft starts once the league is full, so use my link below, and Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. And again, check out weekly winners. Perhaps the most significant moment of the 2011 season happened before they even played a down of football. It was a 136-day lockout that threatened the entire season from happening. It moved free agency to after the draft, killed OTAs, eliminated the Hall of Fame game, and mercifully concluded on July 25th, right before it would have threatened actual regular season football. A moment so big, it looked like Jeff Saturday was consoling Robert Kraft after a death.
Hey, what's up, Nick? What's going on, brother? How are you, dude?
The NFLPA agreed to a 10-year labor deal. Similarly, the way Phillip Rivers and his wife agreed to a 10-year.
Nothing much, dude. Just getting tomorrow's vlog up and running. Just basically finishing all the odds and ends here. So we're just having fun. How have you been, brother?
With the Saints, thanks in large part to a second-round rookie wide receiver named Randall Cobb, who scored twice in his first game, including a 108-yard kick return. That first night set the tone for what would become the season of the quarterback. In his fourth season as a starter, Aaron Rodgers looked genuinely unstoppable, throwing for over 4,600 yards.
Hey, Josh. What's up, dude?
48 touchdowns in just 15 games with 6 picks. Matt Flynn stepped in for week 17,
that was
and
sudden.
all he did was throw another 6 touchdowns that would earn him a contract in Seattle, where he would surely start at least one game, right? Oh, Russ. The Vikings were a putrid 3-win team in 2011, but they had one of the dumbest stats. Their abysmal defense gave up 28.1 points per game, second worst in the league. That all happened while Jared Allen not only resurrected the mullet
isn't just a hairdo. It is definitely a lifestyle.
but nearly broke the NFL sack record with his 22 sack season. a half sack short of Michael Strahan's 22.5. Sorry, Jared, but we all knew nobody was closing that gap. Look, Aaron Rodgers was
did
the
you hear what
runaway
he just
NFL
said?
Yeah.
MVP for the 15-1 Packers, largely overshadowing
He's a dick.
a Drew Brees campaign
Michael
that
Strahan's
culminated in
a dick. He
32-year-old
deserved that.
shattering Dan Marino's single-season passing yards record, which stood
That
at
was funny.
5,084 yards. Brees hit
nobody closing that gap.
5,476. Brees also
Yeah, I know.
threw 46 touchdowns in the process.
That would be me,
leading the
Rebar.
Saints
What's
to a
up, dude?
13-3 finish. Matthew Stafford was the
Right here, dude.
consolation
Just working
prize
right now.
for Detroit's 0-16 atrocity
Plugging away at this
2008.
damn
And
thing.
he finally stayed healthy enough to hit full stride in 2011 when he became the third quarterback to break 5,000 passing yards and 40 passing touchdowns that year. It's the only time the NFL has ever had 3 5,000-yard passers. He and dominant receiver Calvin Johnson willed the Lions to a wild card spot despite being saddled with the 29th rushing offense in the league. Johnson hauled in 16 TDs that season, the best of his career, but that wasn't even the most touchdown receptions by a single player in 2011. This year, though, was the year Ndamukong Suh earned the reputation as the dirtiest player in the league. The film Stomp Out Loud debuted in 1997. The movie Stomp the Yard in 2007.
I don't even know how to even approach that one, dude. So.
Stomp a Packer, getting ejected on Thanksgiving and eventually suspended, as he'd already met with Roger Goodell weeks prior to discuss his already dirty play. Lions head coach Jim Schwartz deserved the
right, go ahead.
for the Lions turnaround, but he didn't get it from fellow coach Jim Harbaugh, who was staging his own 180 in San Francisco. When the 49ers and Lions met in Week 6,
I gotta start that. Dude, that'll be hilarious, David.
Gyms, if you will. But a 6-point victory for the Niners caused Harbaugh to essentially lose his fucking
My cowboy
mind
hat?
during the post-game handshake, flashing his titties like he was trying to make the final cut of Girls Gone Wild. NFL coaches gone
All right,
wild.
Sonny, listen, you have a great
Did
one.
not
Listen,
sit
thanks for
without
joining
Jim
in.
Schwartz. This dumb handshake became one of the most iconic moments of the season, which is why the NFL banned handshakes and mandated coaches dabs.
Somehow you're still here, dude, which really makes me wonder about you, man.
Discriminatory, since white head coaches cannot do it. Harbaugh had reason for excitement, though. He had taken a talented 6-10 squad and unleashed their full potential on the NFC, turning Alex Smith into an efficiency machine at quarterback and riding the second best scoring defense to the top of the NFC West. The Niners lost just 3 times by a combined 15 points, but their only 2-score defeat came at the hand of brother John Harbaugh on Thanksgiving. It was the first time in NFL history 2 brothers faced each other as head coaches. John
Yeah, Chosen, you've been down here for a while, brother.
won a game in the playoffs, and each of Harbaugh's
How have you been,
seasons
brother?
as head coach. A recently mustachioed Joe Flacco had the elevator to Super Bowl going up in 2011, thanks in part to a 1,300-yard season on the ground by Ray Rice, an all-pro effort from Melody Nada in the middle of their defense. Yeah, and Ed Reed and Ray Lewis were there as well. The 12-4 Steelers showed signs of impending dysfunction on offense as Antonio Brown had his first 1,000-yard season, but masked it with the defense that allowed just over 14 points per game. What a great defense that will certainly hold up when it matters this year. Now the Steelers, Pennsylvania
So what's up, brother? How have you been, Chosen?
2011 season following an NFC East title the year before. But Vince Young's proclamation that they were a
Dream team.
seemed to follow around the Eagles like a living nightmare. Despite signing Young, Nnamdi Asomugha, and Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, the Eagles soared to a mere 4-8 record through their first 3 quarters of the season, just salvaging an even record with 4 straight meaningless wins. That was still good enough, though, for second place in a very mediocre NFC East, which the New York Giants claimed with a record of just 9-7, which could have been a lot better if not for the 25th scoring defense and a rushing attack that finished dead last in yards. Fortunately for them, second-year undrafted wide receiver Victor Cruz came out of nowhere and exploded onto the scene for 1,500 yards, while Akeem Nicks added.
Tiny times, brother. You've been here for a while, man. You've been here when we were at our absolute lowest, dude. And you stuck by with us, brother. So it's appreciated.
The Cowboys got them back on top of the division in Week 17. In Washington, Mike Shanahan scraped out just 5 wins for the redacted, with Rex Grossman and John Beck under center, while the Cowboys finished an even 8-8 despite a standout year from Tony Romo and a 253-yard outburst against the Rams by rookie running back DeMarco Murray. Turns out icing your own kicker at the end of a tie game might ruin your chances
Like I said, dude.
the playoffs.
We're all family here, so it's all fun. We're all here. Dude, we're all here just have fun and just hang out. So that's about it, really.
Speaking of rookies, the 2011 season ushered in an all-time great draft class, highlighted by Rookies of the Year Cam Newton and Von Miller, picks 1 and 2. Now, Newton hit the ground running with back-to-back 400-yard passing games in his first 2 starts, and capped off the year with 3 touchdown passes and a 32-point win over the Bucs. He also
Still dropping comments, dropping chats, boosting the engagement here. This is awesome.
And leading the 5th best scoring offense. A vast improvement for the Panthers, who the previous season had the worst offense in terms of total yards. Cam Newton earned those Rookie of the Year honors, though, after he set the passing yards record for rookie quarterbacks when he eclipsed.
Dude, I'm probably going to do that, David. That's an awesome idea.
4,000 yards. And all Von Miller did was record 11.5 sacks. I wonder if their paths would ever cross. The rookie class also produced other standouts like J.J. Watt, corner Patrick Peterson, who brought 4 punts back for touchdowns for the Cards, and receivers Julio Jones and A.J. Green. Damn, that was a good draft class. In Cincy, A.J. Green was paired with another rookie, second-round quarterback Andy Dalton, who was thrust into the starting role in Cincinnati thanks to a begrudging retirement on the part of longtime starter Carson Palmer, who really fucking hated the Bengals, who also eventually got himself shipped to Oakland this season, where he inherited a 4-3 team and promptly threw 16 interceptions in 9 starts. Jason Campbell started the season for Oakland 4-2, broke his collarbone, and never got his job back. Now, meanwhile, the Bengals had forgotten all about Palmer thanks to Pro Bowl seasons from Dalton and Green that flipped their fortunes. But all anyone in Cincy could talk about was Jerome Simpson sticking the piss out of the landing gear. And rightfully so, that shit was just awesome. But not all cats land on their feet despite having the 5'7" Maurice Jones-Drew's 1,600 rushing yards, good enough to lead the league in their backfield. The Jaguars fired head coach Jack Del Rio after a 3-8 start and won just 5 games.
Got me curious.
In a bottom-heavy AFC South featuring an underachieving Titans team led by Matt Hasselbeck and another team who was without their longtime leader. It just didn't feel real when quarterback Peyton Manning wasn't calling signals at the line of scrimmage for the Colts in Week 1. After 227 consecutive starts, Manning missed his first game after spinal fusion surgery left him unable to grip a football. Kind of important for a quarterback. And in his place, the Colts went from a perennial playoff team to the worst squad in the NFL, starting Curtis Painter, Dan Orlovsky, and Kerry Collins. The fact that other star QBs like Tom Brady and Big Ben didn't
Damn, dude, just admitted to being a pedophile?
Solidarity with Manning was just very rude. The Colts hit rock bottom, though, on Sunday Night Football in a 62-7 loss to the Saints. Manning missed the entire season, and the Colts were so bad without him, many thought he should win MVP because it became abundantly clear that he carried his team more so than any player possibly ever. Probably why his neck had to be fused. The NFL Network's Top 100 gave him a similar honor, naming him the 50th best player that season, even though he didn't play a snap. That 62-7 ass kicking was the first time a team had lost that badly.
Dang, dude, this Disney one is, this Ross one is taking off.
The Colts' loss helped them win the Suck for Luck sweepstakes, but all the Dolphins got was an unsettled mess at QB that would stretch 12 years to 2011 when Matt Moore and Chad Henne led an 0-7 start for the Dolphins that would eventually rebound into a 6-10 finish, thanks mostly to Reggie Bush's first 1,000-yard rushing season. Now, within that division, second-year tight end Rob Gronkowski had one of, if not the greatest sophomore seasons in NFL history when he and Tom Brady hooked up for 1,300 yards and a staggering 17 touchdowns, one more than Calvin Johnson's 16. Maybe more impressively, Gronk did that with just 90 receptions, helping him earn his first All-Pro honors. Paired with tight end Aaron Hernandez, those two combined for an insane 2,200 yards. But the play of the season for New England might have happened when Wes Welker picked up 99.5 of his 1,500 yards on one play.
As Don Meredith said when Tony Dorsett did it, 99 yards and a half.
Now, there have only been 13 99-yard passing touchdowns in the NFL.
Looks like this dude is getting ticked off.
And fittingly, the other one belonged to Victor Cruz of the New York Giants, who salsa'd 99 straight yards against the Jets on Christmas Eve. While half of New York had their Christmases ruined, I think it's this extra half.
How are you, dude? Just hanging out with everybody right now, dude. How's everyone doing?
The longest receiving touchdown in NFL history at 99.5 yards. Now, Tom Brady went on a tear this year as well. His 39 TDs were actually only good for fourth best that season, but he had a little over 5,000 passing yards, losing just 3 games. One to the Patriots' Achilles heel, yes, the New York Giants. Brady was also bested
we're just hanging out, dude. It's all fun. How are you doing tonight?
In a pretty awesome 34-31
Just got back,
walk-off
unwinding.
shootout. If you've ever heard Ryan
Long day today.
talk about why he doesn't like the NFL's worst loser, Tom Brady, this is the game that sparked his hatred.
Just pisses me off because you're in Buffalo, you're playing New England, they're kicking our ass every single year, they're beating us, and we
finally finishing up the vlog. Everything looking good. So yeah, dude, it's all having a good time with everybody.
Like no handshake, no quarterback, middle of the field, where are the cameras? Okay, stay healthy, buddy. It bothered me so much.
This summer, Florida residents can buy a day and get a second day free on a one-day park-to-park promo ticket to Universal Studios Florida and Universal Islands of Adventure. Restrictions apply. Get details at universalorlando.com.
Even a life that's rich with meaning can take an unexpected turn. And when life brings you change, we have over 100 years of navigating market ups and downs to help
there you
guide
go.
you with confidence. Edward Jones.
It's not enough just to boost up the hours for tonight. Because of that, you served your purpose. Now you're gone. That way we get a nice view hours boost for tomorrow morning. And so far, everything's going good. Yeah, just hanging out for the most part with everybody here.
Oh, this place is huge. City Furniture is now City Home. An easier, more exciting, more complete way to shop for home. Now with more solutions for every room, kitchen, bath, closets, gym.
Speaking of which, I wonder whatever happened to General Washington.
Along with the furniture.
He used to come in here all the time, and now he hasn't been here in a while.
The unbeatable value you've counted on for over 50 years. City Furniture is now.
So apparently YouTube has this feature now
for all things
that it actually helps you create thumbnails now, which is a good idea. And sometimes trying to find the best picture or something else makes things a little bit tougher.
Now the Finns finished behind the Bills, whose red-hot 5-2 start crumbled despite Stevie Johnson
Not doing that one.
to shoot himself in a touchdown tribute to Plaxico Burress. In my opinion, the greatest touchdown celebration ever. He also ended up dropping the game winner in that one. And their other receiver, David Nelson, hugging his girlfriend, a Cowboys cheerleader after scoring the Bills' lone touchdown in a 37-point loss. The Bills might have been bad, but their dysfunction didn't come close to the Jets. Rex Ryan began the season by guaranteeing a Super Bowl, but ended it by benching Santonio Holmes and watching helplessly as unnamed Jets ripped into Mark Sanchez in the New York Daily News. In a late season battle against the Giants, Gang Green lost, all while Eli Manning went 9 for 27 passing. The Jets finished 8-8, but their descent began in high altitude thanks to one man in orange and blue.
Jets show blitz, they're going to bring it. Tebow trying to run around the corner. Tebow's got a first down and more. He might score. Touchdown.
What can we say about Tebow Mania that hasn't already been said? Seriously, we did a full video about it, so check it if you want more info. Without the burden of hindsight, though, I can tell you from personal experience that the 2011 Broncos were the most painful, frustrating, captivating, exhilarating team of all time. 1-5 with QB Kyle Orton. They finally make the move to Tebow after the fans had spent months clamoring for him, and the second-year lefty goes on a long, improbable run where he got both too much blame and too much credit for wins that the Broncos kept pulling out of their arses. There were unforgettable moments like a 15-point comeback in under 3 minutes at Miami, a 2-completion victory at Arrowhead, and Marion Barber
What's up, everybody?
inexplicably stepping out of bounds in a
How are you
thriller
guys?
against the Bears. Now, Tebow turned it on when it mattered, but the Broncos defense was every bit as clutch that season. Running back Willis McGahee found another gear. Eric Decker and Demaryius Thomas both did a lot with very little help from their quarterback, and kicker Matt Prater had balls of steel time and time again. Now, Denver lost their last game of the season against the Chiefs, ironically against Kyle Orton, who had been picked up mid-season by Kansas City after Denver got rid of him, but they backed their way into the playoffs, their first appearance since 2005. The San Diego Chargers were coming off a season where they had the top offense and top defense, yet missed the playoffs, and they dodged them again when their defense took a huge step back and
5.6
Philly
plus
Rivers fumbled
4.5.
the snap on Halloween night, costing them a game against the Chiefs that would have won them the division. The Chiefs were doomed from the beginning. They lost Jamal Charles and horse-bearing safety
Hold that horse out there.
Eric Berry to an ACL tear in the first 2 weeks of the season. They started 3 quarterbacks and somehow became the only team that beat the Packers in the regular season. Can you name those 3 quarterbacks? No, the AFC West was pretty dumb in 2011 with Denver, San Diego, and Oakland all finishing with an 8-8 record, and Kansas City in last place at 7-9. Hugh Jackson was the coach of the Raiders, and while 8-8 was his best
That
ever
looks
record
extreme,
as a
babe.
head coach,
It looks like it may have
Oakland
seen
was
better
lost
days.
after the passing
Looks
of
like I'm
NFL
gonna end this
icon
one
Al
now.
Davis. Hugh Jackson deemed
So you guys,
Carson
love y'all.
Palmer trade I
See you guys
mentioned
tomorrow.
earlier, the greatest
Listen,
trade
I'll
ever.
see you guys in the next one.
Thing to say in retrospect, because he got fired.
All right, so I thought, here's the thing.
Josh Freeman was their franchise QB, but that optimism
If I were to do something like that, you think I would really, I mean, I would need at least some sort of gift or some sort of financial motivation to do something that jarring.
Setting the stage for Caleb Haney, who botched a
I mean,
spike attempt
it is what it
against
is.
the Raiders, leading to an intentional grounding call and a game-ending 10-second runoff against the Raiders. Hey, but at least Devin Hester set a record with his
Hey, Jules, what's up?
11 return
And remember,
touchdowns,
it's been a while. How have you been?
Metcalf,
Last time we were there, when we were up in City Walk, just hanging around. Hoping you guys actually enjoyed those live streams. They were fun. We love being over there, and the next time we'll be up there, it's gonna be a little bit, but we're gonna back up in October for Halloween Horror Nights, and it's gonna be a lot longer, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
14 points over 16 games. As of 2022, the 2011 Rams are the most recent team to score less than 200 points in an entire season. Seattle went 7-9, but things were looking up with rookies like Doug Baldwin, KJ Wright, Byron Maxwell, and Richard Sherman and Malcolm Smith. They were dangerously close.
So what's up, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? And I hate to break it to you, 86. It is natural, dude.
My mom worked 2 jobs.
It is my natural beard color, which is crazy.
Florida is where I built something from nothing. Raised a family and lived the Florida dream. But today, rising costs risk everything. That's why I'll cut property taxes, reduce insurance rates, and make life more affordable. I'll buy McDonald's.
Yeah, I think basically the chin went white first, bro. And then I think after the COVID lockdowns or genetically, it just went white rapidly.
Can't dodge this anymore. That's that nonsense.
No.
That is abolishing prison.
I think it's just genetics, bro.
Most of America won't go along with their bad ideas. They're dangerous ideas.
Folks, the DSA agenda is finally catching up on ground. And more people are starting to realize just how absurd some of these policies really are. Even the party's co-chair got grilled over them in a recent interview.
Yeah, it's just probably just family genetics, probably. That's about it, really.
Isn't partisan? Hit the subscribe button and let's jump right into it.
But they're saying that.
But yeah, dude, we're just kicking it for the most part.
Is there really a party for both of these views?
Yes, here I am. Here are so many more. And I think what makes our party a beautiful party is the fact that it's a Big Ten. That we have.
But you've also said it has to be a party with a spine, with a backbone.
Yes. So the Ten has to stay.
Listen, I'm gonna put it to you this way, 86. Just own that shit.
Firmly for these ideas that you're
Own it,
about, that others are calling dangerous.
and then not give a shit. And believe it or not, you. Yeah. What is it?
I mean, out of 100 surveys, I've gotten not one bad survey. But come look at my numbers.
What are they saying?
Calling for the abolition.
That you're bad?
Keeps on.
Couldn't say whether or not somebody who had
That auditor.
should be in prison. Call for open.
You got another one from her?
Against all deportations.
No, she did the month of June. I got it open. I'm gonna let you read it.
All right, I'll read it.
Win on national.
I think what the Democratic
That's how I know it's coming.
No, they're gonna.
It doesn't matter what I do.
No, what's gonna happen when it comes to this? It won't be immediate.
Put me on corrective action for something that's not even my fault.
Yeah, and then they're gonna do.
It's gonna keep on.
Go through, so probably 3 months.
And then I'm gonna lose my job.
Probably 3 months.
Babe, I know. I've been through this before.
One of the materials on their own website.
I did, brother.
Look at me. We need to be out
Oh,
here.
we will. No, dude, I have, bro. And my wife and daughter told me was to grow it back.
That's why
Yeah, we don't go bare this no more.
You heard that.
Very powerful terms most Americans are comfortable with to get their foot in the door.
And they don't like it because what happened? Hey, what's the one thing you hate about the beard?
This country is built.
Hey, babe, what's the one thing you hate about the beard?
Those are ideas that a lot of your Democrats.
Hey, babe, what's the one thing you hate about the beard?
Most of America won't go along with it.
I know.
I think what the
Babe, what's the one thing you hate the most about the beard?
candidacy was about the struggle that
No.
working people are facing.
What?
And I
Like
think
what happened at Under Armour today?
on policy positions, what we
Oh,
have to
the
agree
googly
on
eyes.
is what are we fighting for? Who
That's one thing I'm gonna tell you on this, bro.
I'm saving my dessert.
This is one thing I'm gonna tell you, dude.
Do it after I eat.
Something as basic as whether or not
The white beard,
There are
you get the daddy issue chicks basically hitting on you like crazy.
Safety is not something that's up for debate. It's something that we're actually delivering on, and I'm proud to be the mayor of a city that currently has the lowest.
I don't know what it is, bro, but
murders and
it's on
shootings
easy
in
mode.
history in New York City. And for a lot of people who ask themselves, what does democratic socialism mean? It's the choice to extend democracy from the ballot box to the rest of their lives. But in terms of what it means over these last 7 months, we've seen a city with democratic socialist principles at the heart of it within our administration.
You know, go around.
My wife said it, confirmed it, brother. So you got nothing to worry about.
Lean heavily on word salads, whatever the questions get.
So much better.
The difference is that Mandami is a lot more charismatic, so people tend to let him get away with it. As for New York City's crime numbers,
Hey, Wayne, what's
it's
up?
important to point out that even the city council has acknowledged the data is simply bad, with many violent crimes going unreported. Politico also covered that last year.
Hey, Jules, welcome back.
The city report claimed that top NYPD officials face, quote, intense pressure to reduce
Surf
crime in
and
their
turf.
creating incentives to downplay certain offenses. By the way, these figures
Trying to find out which type of thumbnail this thing can create for me.
places that never received the same attention as the original headlines claiming crime is down. In another interview, the DSA's co-chair was pressed on the group's absurd policies, and unlike Mandami,
Anytime, 86, man. Listen, hopefully you enjoy the stuff and enjoy the channel.
before we play that, there's a quick word for today's thoughts. All right. This
We're at
one's
2,588.
only as strong as
It's growing.
Right now, Washington is
ultimately what we want, Jules, we want before Halloween, we want to get to 3,000 or at least close to 3,000. I just got back from Orlando. We got 10 vlogs that stockpiled already, so I'm getting one ready for tomorrow. So we can stretch it out to at least over a month, or if we intertwine them with some stuff down here, we can actually possibly even stretch this out to October. So not too bad. It was a productive trip. Still gotta look for some stuff here just to pad the numbers in between then. That way we can stretch those out as much as possible. Granted, once you're in Orlando, it's so much easier because you can just go in, find something, record it, upload more content, and then just do something every day.
When we started J.P. Morgan 35 years ago,
We promised to fight for the people.
decades later, that promise hasn't changed.
We've seen too many families struggle when they shouldn't have to.
That's why we're here, with $30 billion recovered and the fight to keep going.
We've become America's largest lending law firm for a reason.
Size matters, reputation matters, results matter.
Yeah, we got quite a bit done, so it was very productive. So I'm very happy with the end result. I'm very happy with the end result.
Velocity AI is purpose-built intelligence, engineered for EHS and people who make work safe. It's trained on real safety challenges, so you can spot hidden risks faster, act sooner, and prevent what others miss. It doesn't replace your judgment, it strengthens it, because the future of safety isn't just faster.
Or you want plain? One or two? You gotta come see these numbers, George. And look at all the surveys they got, and look at the comments she made.
What was the comment?
Not be like, oh my God, you got a lot of not one bad survey, not one. You gotta read the comment.
I believe it.
This is how I know. And it's all because of that auditor. They're believing whatever she says. She's gonna get me fired.
Welcome to Knoxville. We're parking.
Yeah, we're just kicking it right now, everybody.
The video begins now.
And to be honest with you, I had
You know
no
what?
idea
I
how
just
much
don't
it is
care.
to park where we just parked in the Langley Hotel garage. We'll find at some point. We'll find out. We're heading over to this
I hope
convention
I
center.
last
You can
6
see
months
the
so I can get
Knoxville Sun
unemployment.
Sphere right about there.
Yeah, you will. Hey, Wyatt, what's up, dude?
Right there next to it, Fanboy Expo. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time.
They said I'm talking over the members, I'm not okay. When I ask you,
And this is our
George, when I
second
say
year
this to you,
coming to Fanboy Expo here in
we
Knoxville.
want to thank you so much for your loyalty since 2019. It's greatly appreciated. How long do you think I should wait until I start my script?
Exactly.
Check out the website.
Tell me if this is too fast. Thank you, Mr. Esquinte. We're so grateful for your loyalty since 2019. It's greatly appreciated.
Christopher Lambert was in Mortal Kombat, Lord Raiden, and my favorite.
It's
Are you
impossible.
waiting for me to talk?
Yeah.
They said I'm rushing through that.
Jesus.
Not giving them a chance to say, oh, you're welcome.
Jesus
A lot
Christ.
of them don't.
Yeah. You're like, okay, so.
So you tell me that I'm doing the same thing as Candace, and she's getting it right, or she's getting hundreds, and I'm getting 85s.
That tells you how it's screwed up. It's all biased. If you're not liked, it's high school. Now we're back home, Wyatt. Hey, Enrique, what's up, dude?
June was bad. Not July was bad. No, May was bad. June was bad. July was bad. On the 23rd, she's gonna put me on corrective action.
Yeah, and then they're gonna start coaching, all this other
Watch.
shit.
And then guess what? 3 months down the line, 6 months unemployment.
At least you get that, so.
This is my
Welcome back, Wyatt.
first one I went to was in Orlando at the old
Thank you, bro.
Spooky Empire. That was my very
No, we're just chilling right now, dude. We're just home. Just got back a little bit ago. Getting our vlog ready for tomorrow.
Or remember that complaint for the dissatisfaction? That's one of the things.
That being said, we gotta get going.
You approved that. I cannot send it off until they approve it.
Oh, I know.
She approved it. Why am I getting things for that?
Fanboy Expo right here. This is the
George.
Nashville Convention Center.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Inappropriate?
Convention
I know.
It's like a square shape. The vendor floor is actually in the basement.
Alright.
The photo ops are upstairs. So we're just gonna go right into
Just getting a vlog ready for tomorrow. I'm just uploading it, scheduling for tomorrow at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That way you guys have, basically once you get up, you could just find it easier and not have to wait too long or anything like that. That's why I like uploading our vlogs earlier in the morning. That way, once you get, no matter what time you get on, you'll be able to spot it and watch it easier. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but
I love that. Alright, so we have to cash in. We've got a QR code in the phone. The way this works, you just scan our ticket.
it's all good, bro. I can't use Just for Men, dude. It ends up burning my face, but might as well just own it, dude. Not yet, Wyatt. We're still trying to figure that out. Only reason why, I just don't know what merch to sell. Don't know what merch to sell and the design. So we're still working on that one, but we're not fully there yet. So I'm looking forward to it.
Is $123 for this photo opportunity. Alright, I'm in line for Christopher Lambert. I gotta put you away. You can't film behind the curtain. But right back there is where all the celebrities are sitting waiting for us to come up and capture our magical moments together. Someone came by and scanned my QR code and hand me this checked in pink booth card. So that way they know I'm where I need to be. Alright, they're moving the Christopher Lambert line, so I gotta put you away. There's the sign right there. GA, that's me. Right, just excellent. He's actually right behind this curtain.
Yeah, we want to create, but trying to figure out what type of logo and stuff to do for the channel. So we're still trying to work that in. Angel, what's up, my brother? How are you?
Now it's time to wait for my photo and find out where I pick it up. Oh wow, that was super quick. It's already done. There I am. Christopher Lambert. That's so cool. Check it out. I'm gonna have to get like a slip cover for this. Also, we're both wearing hats. Yeah. I was hoping I wasn't gonna be the only one wearing hats today. All right, we got Wonder Woman and Batman Beyond.
What you gotta tell me, brother?
Right there. All right, there is a little vendor room here on our way to the big vendor room downstairs. Looks like we have a lot of arts. This is like the artist alley area. We're gonna get some Tootsie's coffee. I like that name, Tootsie's coffee. You found.
I've been busting my ass. And now I just don't care.
She booked it.
Yep. So the Firefly duo, and I'm excited about it. Yeah.
Oh, so there's more than one person in the photo?
Yeah. So
Who's in there?
it's Adam Baldwin and.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
2 o'clock. Cool. We got plenty of time. No way. Space
This is gonna be good.
Oh, that's amazing. And I got the king here. I got the Prince Value. I don't know. I've been to so many cons. I have never actually seen Spaceballs with figures. Have you seen Spaceballs with figures? No. It's pretty. I kind of want to collect.
What you gotta tell me, Drip, dude?
Never underestimate the power of the Schwartz.
Okay, Immersive 3D Models, is that the name of the business? Cool. Are you online? Okay. Okay, cool, yeah. I'll check you out. Yeah, thank you. Here we go, down to the main vendor floor. This convention center is so big. Alright, check it out. Huge vendor room. They got bags right here. That's cool. Oh, it's Ripley's, believe it or not. Ripley's, believe it or not, is always here. Alright, this is giving me MegaCon vibes right here for sure. Check it out, Batman.
Look.
It's a robot dog. What do you think about that?
There we go. Got tomorrow's vlog already up and running. Thumbnail's is really good. So what's going on, dude?
Back away from the Batman. And believe it or not, we've got Ripley's. We got a giant rhinoceros. And it looks like you can like crawl inside. You can look inside over there. Oh my gosh, it's just the Ace Ventura photo op.
So upset.
This is actually the one from the movie. That's from Ace Ventura? No way! This was all the experience. That's amazing. Believe it or not, Buffalo's Rhinos. Check it out.
It was awesome, dude.
Mr. Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura was in here. Check out the controls. That's amazing. In a now classic moment, Jim Carrey crawled out of the Rhino's backside in the unforgettable Buff.
It was a fun time, dude. We got a lot of content already set up, so it's a good thing.
There's much behind. Is this a good look or what? Maybe not. Whatever you do. What's the name of the band? The Socko Circus. Oh, I like that. I saw that tour live. Yeah.
It was a blast, dude.
Another Kiss tribute band that has been hard done called Kiss Army that I got to play 3 shows with. I play the guitar. You know, if you're an Ace Frehley person, you probably enjoy singing.
Yeah.
I'm not the real Ace Frehley, but I know how to pull him off pretty well.
I'll have to check you out.
The outfit, the platform.
Yeah, you got the boots and everything.
For like people who've never got the chance to see
It was a blast, dude.
or people that's never got the chance to see Ace Frehley stuff. Some people say I'm the second son.
Oh, look at that. I was fortunate enough to see him twice. I'm that lucky. So, I want to see the next best thing. Rest in peace. Space Age.
He's the reason why I started playing.
A lot of swords right here. Also, some weapons, a nice little arsenal vendor. And over here on this side, some of the celebrities. We've got a lot of lines going on here. Shia LaBeouf is here, by the way. Shia LaBeouf and the cast.
Dude, it was a blast, bro.
Yellowstone. I haven't seen Yellowstone yet. I hear it's good. All right. Thanks to BCW for saving me at a convention once again. I got this plastic cover for my photo op. They were $5, so I just gave the 20 and got 4 because I'm going to get more 8x10 autographs by the end of February.
I love the whole thing, dude.
I get a photo with Shia LaBeouf, who has his shirt off right now. This is a unique situation. I'm going to get this photo. All right, there I am with Shia LaBeouf. Look at that. As you can see, his shirt is off. I guess I could have took mine off too. I just realized, I think me and him are the same age. I think we were born the same year. Funny. Yeah, maybe next time I'll take my shirt off. It was cool. It was a cool interaction. Nice to meet you. I'm Jay. What's up, brother?
I enjoyed it.
So I'm going to go meet Chris at Erie Travels booth. Our friends Mark Muncie and Carrie Schultz are here this weekend, of course. We're going to go say hello. Oh, that's cool. And Japanese Zuniga from Spaceballs.
It was a blast, dude. I loved it, bro.
She's not here right now. She's doing a photo op. It'd be cool to get a photo with Daphne. They just wrapped up Spaceballs, too.
Greetings, travelers.
Mark Muncie, Carrie Schultz, of course.
Yeah. It's like a labyrinth in this one. So,
I don't know how, but we found you.
we found you. It's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, we have been just so busy. Thank you guys. Thank you all the fans coming up. It was funny, Channel 8 was filming here, and I walked by at the right time, so it was something back there.
Where's he at?
You were doing live at YouTube?
Tennessee.
No, not really. But, yeah, no, we're wrapping up. We're about like I know we said that a few times.
What's up, everybody?
We're wrapping it up this time. It's really big. Yeah, it is double the book.
Wow.
It is about that. So it's a meaty book. And we're covering West Virginia, Eastern Kentucky, Eastern Ohio, and Western Virginia. Yeah, it's a crazy fun ride.
Yeah, things have calmed down a little bit right now. But yeah, man, we had a blast, man. We love sharing all this stuff with you guys. Marky Mark. 10 vlogs to made, brother. 10 vlogs. Just uploaded one already. Scheduled for tomorrow at 6 a.m. early in the morning. We got 10, at least a good week and a good month's worth of footage. And that could even possibly stretch that out into 2 months, possibly 3 months. Dude, you gotta sometimes just focus on you, man, and just focus on stuff that makes you happy. And you gotta sometimes cut family out, which is a sad part of reality. You gotta rebuild yourself. That's really all you can do.
I love how that works. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Rising tide raises
do all you can do, man. No. See, that's when we're gonna get. See the camera there?
And it all started in Florida. Florida started it all. Here we are in Appalachia and the Smoky Mountains. A true classic duo right here. Or what do you say? How do you say four? What's the word for quad? A quad. We've been a quad for quite some time.
Yeah, it's been a long road, so we're loving it.
Sometimes dark, sometimes eerie,
And sometimes just fun.
and freaky,
And silly.
and creepy.
I ran out of adjectives.
But yeah, that's all you can really do, bro.
I like that. That's why you're here.
Promoted to Hickman. All right, so
You're a henchman.
If you got people doing it like that in your life, man, sometimes it's just better just to move along and cut ties.
The King from Radio Flyer. Here it is. I've been hauling this around in my backpack. I got Joseph Mazzello, who is in the movie.
This summer, the cup is bigger than ever, and DraftKings has you covered wherever you live. Every match, every goal, every iconic celebration that gets blown out of proportion by the international media. Pinky's up.
New DraftKings customers spend $5 and get $200 in total bonuses, and get in the game nationwide with DraftKings. Now live.
Dr. Balls, how are you, dude?
Is yours.
How have you been, broski? Dr. Balls is in.
Hey. Above the rest. The new $10 gotta have it box deal.
Yeah, dude, we just got back from Central Florida.
How you feeling?
We got a lot of content for everybody, brother.
A deal so fresh, you gotta have it.
Nah, brother. Hey, listen, we're vintage. I don't know if that sounds. I don't know if that makes it sound even worse.
Where products are made to last. It's sold at a price everyone can afford. With every item.
Dude, once you reach my age, you'll see it a lot more often. What's up, David?
Lifetime warranty. Direct from our factory. To those who say you just can't find
Appreciate it, Anna. Yeah, we're just hanging out right now.
we say you're just not looking in the right place.
Getting content ready. Just having a fun time with everybody.
Before, I need to get a couple other signatures. It was really cool to talk to Adam Baldwin over here about that role. And he was like, you must have watched that when you were a kid. And I was like, yeah, I was absolutely terrified of you. He plays the evil stepdad. If you haven't seen it, trigger warning. It is about child abuse, but it is a great movie. There's a great message behind all of it. And it's a great watch. So that's why I started my Radio Flyer wagon signature quest back in Florida. And
Oh yeah, no, it's just a lot of fun stuff. And wait till you see the theme park stuff we have coming up. It's gonna be fun.
Thank you. Oh man. All right, I'm for good pals, Josh and Caleb. We knew this was gonna happen. We both been. You guys have been busy getting photo ops. Now that you up here, it's a little easier. Yeah, they came all the way from Georgia, and they gifted me some VHS tapes because they know how much I love them. I've already seen them. Thank you. There's an original copy of Misery in there.
Myself, I'm from Florida. I'm in the Miami area.
One of my favorite. There it is.
Vlogging down here is really tough because not a whole lot that happens here. Some things take off. You may find on the occasional, but we'll occasionally go up to Central Florida and stockpile a bunch of footage over there so we can upload it onto the channel and show you guys some fun stuff.
Yeah, guys. Good seeing you. Yeah.
Nice. How is LA right now? I've heard it's ridiculously expensive right though.
I like that. Who shot first? All right, it is 1:25. We came up to take a little break. The restroom over here. Here are all.
Yeah, we just can't wait for Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. This year's going to be really good.
I've not seen this movie in so long. Dead End Drive. That was super sweet. Also, John Carpenter's Vampires, Lords of Illusions, and then Misery. And My Best Friend is a Vampire. Filmed in Houston, Texas. It's really cool to see this because the first time I watched this, it was on VHS, of course. Okay, 501st. And of course,
I don't blame you. It's really it's really hot. I mean, down here the humidity is insane.
wow. He's an accurate size Vader too. So good. What was it like?
It was awesome.
To say hello and
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
a Firefly's fan come true.
Yeah, true. This is probably the best one maybe that I've done.
I know last time you saw just Alan, you.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh yeah.
I just missed it.
Yeah, no, down here the heat, this heat wave and the humidity is just out of this world. It's just something you don't even want to do. It just knocks you on your ass.
Your ultimate fanboy experience come true. Happy for you. Just so you just scan the QR code over here. I almost missed this for my Christopher Lambert. There's a QR code.
Like with myself, you'll find yourself wearing more longer sleeves just because of how brutal it is, just so you don't burn.
That's the line out the room. That's where we saw Helen Hunt last year. This is for the Alan Tudyk Firefly Adam Boltman panel. This is just Alan Tudyk. Okay. All right, we're back down to the showroom floor. Let's take a look. And here's the official merchandise booth for Fanboy Expo. We got several t-shirts up there. I don't know if I'll buy a Fanboy Expo shirt, but I could. That's their official logo right there. If you follow them on Instagram, you know.
Thank you, Darksy. Yeah, we're just hanging out right now, man. We just got back from Central Florida. I had to grab myself something to eat, but I'm having a good time right now. Got quite a bit of footage and content to upload for everybody. Got one coming up tomorrow morning. It's gonna be fun, dude. The fact that we have a lot of Universal we got a lot of Universal content up to upload. Oops.
Because it's all about celebrities. It's a celebrity convention just past the T2 crew, which I got all their autographs at Steel City Con. Edward Furlong, Linda Hamilton. I don't think Robert.
Yeah, but I'm not a douchebag like that guy, so it's all good.
We got the Bears mascot playing with a robot. It's the local hockey team. Local hockey team, the Ice Bears, Knoxville Ice Bears mascot, playing with a robot.
But yeah, dude, we were just hanging out, man, just enjoying the time with everybody. Just having a really good time.
That is really good.
So yeah, whoever's new here, if you guys take a look at our channel, and realistically, if you like the stuff we upload, hey Eliphaz, and you like the stuff we upload and you like our content, listen, I would really appreciate you guys just taking a look, and if you like our stuff, subscribing to the channel, just so we can just continue to sharing this YouTube journey with all you guys, so you guys can see more of the stuff we do and all the stuff we offer for you guys. We want to bring as much positivity out there and have you guys feel great.
Connor McLeod signed my photograph I've got. I also have the digital copy, so that makes sense. I said, you're a terrific actor. I've been wanting to meet you, and I thanked him for
Hey Eliphaz, what's up, dude?
and he thanked me for being here. That's pretty much it, yeah. That's how it goes. A lot of folks over here. Heather Locklear is actually here too. If I had to get Heather Locklear sign something today, it would be Return of Swamp Thing, the sequel to Swamp Thing. And thank you. And you just reminded me the whole cast of Melrose Place is here.
It's all right, dude. You don't have to worry about it. The good thing is now with those streams, you can still go in and watch them.
Got a boba tea. Oh, that's cool. Tacos.
Nah, have fun, dude. When it comes to stuff like that, just enjoy it. Stuff like that makes things a whole lot more fun. So you're good. So you don't got to worry about it, bro.
You had the Game Boy Advance?
No, I had Donkey Kong in 64.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the toilet paper? I had this one.
All right, Ayush, here's the thing. What would you give me in the chat? What would you give if you find out it's a real beard?
That would be pretty cool. All right, we're at this booth called Jacked Up. It's like airbrush on denim. I see a lot of cool stuff. We got Hey Arnold. We've got Bart in the
At least drop a
famous episode.
I wouldn't say that, dude.
Knoxville. We got King of the Hill.
At least if you got gifts, if you got jewels, at least just drop a gift in there.
From the Goofy movie. Tom Servo? That's deep. Mystery Science Theater 2000. Chris is a huge fan. We got Bart. Of course we got Bart. Also, I see a Miss Piggy over here. I see a lot of things we could shout out here. Even Cheech and Chong. We got Lindy, Frankenstein. I like this.
All right, we could do that.
Like a sports scout.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction. Oh yeah.
What's up, Paul? How are you, dude?
This is really neat. It's a good
Yeah, we're just hanging out, dude. Right now, we just got back from Central Florida. Got a bunch of content and vlogs ready to be uploaded. Got one already set up for tomorrow morning with a Universal summer update and to show everybody what's being set up for Halloween Horror Nights for this year, the beginning stages of it. So it's gonna be a fun vlog for everybody. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. We can't wait. We can't wait for you guys to enjoy all the stuff we do, man. Now, whoever's here, how is everyone doing tonight?
Get signed by Christopher Lambert, $10. So this was a blast from the past. I have this exact set. I took it out of the box, of course. It's really cool to see it in its original form. All of the spacecraft from Star Trek, all of the generations that have like micro machines. This is going for $45. It looks like. It's so cool. We'd love to have this again. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. It's just cool
Not much, man. Just got back, Mark. Just tired from the drive, but wait till tomorrow, dude, when you start seeing the Halloween Horror Nights updates that we uploaded. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun video for everybody. Hopefully people enjoy it. Some guy earlier donated basically $4 worth of gifts, so yeah, those little jewels, so it's good. Dude, I have no idea what that even is, bro.
It's a hot summer day here in Knoxville. There's the Sun Sphere. Last time we were standing.
I have no idea what that even is, brother. So I'm rather just plead the fifth and not say anything.
Sun Sphere. All right, guys, gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm actually leaving the con. We're going home first, and then heading to a haunted house tonight here in Knoxville. Little spoiler alert. That'll be the next video. I had a great time. Good to see friends and hang out with Kristen Girl today.
It's fun.
I had so much fun. We love these conventions, and they're a little hectic sometimes. Sensory overload for a couple of people with ADHD at moments, but truly, always fun.
All right, guys.
Relive your childhood.
All right, so yeah, we gotta end this one now, brothers. We're exhausted. We gotta get up. It's gonna be an early day tomorrow. Back to the grind. Never mind. Hey, Kwai. Yeah, Mark. They start Universal starts their Halloween Horror Nights construction and set pieces early, so they have some set pieces out. All right, let's do that. Let's hop on a cycle. All right. So what do you think it'll be?
Goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, man, we're just grinding, just pushing out content, pushing out videos, trying to hopefully get more people to take a look at our stuff, and hopefully they like it. You know what I mean? Later, guys. So we'll be getting some rest. If you're new here, listen, take a look at our channel, take a look at our vlogs, our shorts, all the stuff we uploaded.
Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
If there's any, listen, if you enjoy our type of content, we appreciate you guys subscribing and taking a look at our stuff. So, you guys, yeah, I'm gonna try that drink now. All right, brother. Later, guys. Later, brothers. I will see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all.